What have you struggled with in your biz? I'll throw this back out at you all. What have you struggled with where you would say, "Ooh, if only I had a tool that would do this," or "I'm tired of answering this question for the 400th time. How could I make this more interactive for this person?" What if you could build an interactive app or quiz or a lead magnet that does 50% of your pre-selling for you when you meet people at a networking event, when they come to your website, when you're at a party and they say, "What do you do?" And you can just give them a QR code and send them to this thing so that it would do the majority of your pre-selling without you having to be involved at ground zero with every new customer. Interactive tools, which are so much easier to create now, boost engagement by more than 50% and double conversion rate. So if you send somebody to your website to a form, for example, it's a static form, a certain percentage of people are going to fill it out. But if you've got something more interactive, there's going to be more stickiness on your site. There's going to be more engagement with that. So this was a Forbes stat, and let's create it. Has anybody heard of vibe coding? I know there are a few of you in the room. Okay, awesome. It's another lingo thing, but it's super easy. It just means you take the prompt that you would put into ChatGPT and you put it into a vibe coding engine, which a vibe, it's like we're all having a vibe here, very comfortable. So it just means in the old days, you would have to hire a developer and tell him what you want, and then he would go away and build out an app for you, and then he would come back and you'd say, "No, not like that, more like this." In the meantime, the bill is running up and you're paying him an hourly rate to get this done. And now there's software with AI. In fact, the one I'm going to show you is built on ChatGPT. It's pre-built to do an app with a couple of sentences. You just tell it your idea and it knows exactly what you want, and it builds it out to completion for you to host. So before vibe coding, we needed a developer, we needed a designer to make it look good, we needed a copywriter to write the quiz flow, we needed weeks of back and forth approval. We were stuck tweaking the code every time we had a change. It took forever, and most of the time we'd lose interest before it even got off the ground. Now, no developer, no designer, no delays. We add a prompt, the app builds itself. And from playing with it, I can tell you that if the app has an error code or you want something different than what it gave you, you just tell it to fix itself, and it does it. And AI delivers a polished layout, the logic, the visual flow. It's all customized to your business and your vision. You can update it in minutes, and you literally could launch this next Monday.
We're in the build screen for Base 44. We are going to build a swag selector as a lead magnet and a traffic builder that you can put on your website. Here's my prompt. Create a fun, interactive swag selector quiz where users pick their event type, month of event, crowd size, a vibe like cozy, edgy, classic, and a budget, and then get back 3 to 5 perfect swag picks, wearables plus promo items with pics, and why it rocks blurbs. Let them send the list to their email inbox so they can share it or show the boss, and we get their contact info for follow-up. Okay, that's the prompt. 2 sentences, no coding. Let's build it. It's thinking, kind of like ChatGPT. It tells you what it's doing while it's doing it. Instructions playing out over here. Let's just see how long it takes. And here we go. Find your perfect swag. Answer a few questions. We'll recommend the perfect promotional items for your event. What kind of event are you planning? Let's do a trade show. Next. When is your event happening? We're in summer, let's say fall. How many people will be there? I think we're going to have a big crowd. What vibe are you going for? Well, you guys are all fun, so I'm going to say fun and playful. What's your budget? Middle of the road. And there we go. There's our recommendations. Very cool. Insulated stainless steel tumbler, branded hoodie, can't go wrong there. Sustainable seed paper notebooks, very cool. All right, love these picks. Send to my inbox or try different options. Beautiful, graphically lovely, maybe a little bit of a cutoff there. Lots of edits to be done to make it perfect, but I think we got about 95% there. Let's see if we can send it. Yep. Fill out this, send it in, done. Lead magnet, send people to the website. Now we can do our campaign to promote this new quiz.
What do you guys think? That is an app called,
We're in the build
oh,
screen
no, I
for
didn't. Sorry. Base 44. You don't have to take notes on any of this. If you use my QR code at the end, I've got a whole booklet with my prompts, the next steps on how to get it on your website, everything. You don't have to really take any notes. So this is one called Base 44. There's another slide. I'll show you some other ones. I know some of you in the room who are doing this already are using different ones. It kind of doesn't matter. It's whatever you are comfortable working with. And this one had a nice user interface, so I liked it. What I just created was created with the free version, and I could have completed it all the way to the point of taking it and putting it on the website without having to pay any extra money. I think you pay for the subscription when you want to make very customizable changes, lots of other coding decisions that may make it more robust, but I don't think that's necessary for a lead magnet. So you probably get by just with the free version. So the next steps would be to upload it and sync your own swag database in there. This just pulled some random images. If you connected it to ASI, if you connected it to, you probably could connect it in some way to Printava or export your item codes from there and upload it. You can match your branding. You can put your PMS colors in there. You can use your own fonts. Then you can set it up to sync all the leads that come in directly to your CRM or to Google Sheets. And then we can, of course, what am I going to say? Automate a lead nurture program to promote this. So about Base 44, I thought this was fascinating. This is a 6-month-old startup that was just sold to Wix, the website people, for $80 million in cash. I think they had a staff of like 4 to 8 in 6 months. It's just, that's how quickly things are moving. That's why this seems so I'm overwhelmed. And I use this every day, and I've done some pretty elaborate AI projects for myself and for my clients. And it is overwhelming, but just know that that's because this stuff is so new, and that's like normal. This is like beyond what we as humans can absorb. All right, so show me the money. Now that we have this app, let's sell the app. We're not going to sell ourselves. We're going to sell people using the app so we get the leads. So I had ChatGPT say, here's this really cool new app that I just created. I want a top of the funnel email campaign to get people to actually use it. Click on the email to take them to this app. Click on it and use it or play around with it, and then encourage them to fill out the form and send it back or to have it come back to me. So I wanted to come up with something that was kind of crazy, not the normal, oh, we just came up with this thing, it's going to really help you. I wanted to be very kind of silly, kind of edgy. And I'm going to show you 3 emails that I created. Again, all this is in that booklet that you're going to get, so you don't have to copy anything, but you have very specific types of customers that you work with, and they're going to be wanting to use this for different reasons. So you could do one whole campaign for everybody, but it would be better if you broke it out and you did a campaign for each kind of customer that you have. So this is the one for breweries. Hi, name. Mark runs a popular, oh, this is for you. Mark runs a popular brewery where the IPA names are the inside jokes. Oh, this is the email. Okay, sorry. This is a story-based. Mark runs a popular brewery where the IPA names are inside jokes and the regulars know the brewer's dog. His beer was fire. His swag, not so much. Just some leftover dad caps and a pile of chip mugs. Then he hit the swag suggester and boom. So we link to the swag suggester. They can go out, check it out themselves. It's fun. It's unexpected. Next one. This is for CMO who's always at odds with their sales team. Is that a good avatar for you guys? All right. Lena was over it. Sales hated every promo she picked. Too cheap, too boring. Who picked this notebook? Then she hit up the swag suggester for the upcoming trade show booth, and it gave her a pitch perfect smorgasbord to choose from: micro scrub, lens cloth, sleek bottle openers, and socks with QR codes knit in. Sales quiet for once. HR director who almost ordered the mugs again. Those are my subject lines, by the way. Meet Janelle, HR at a 300-person regional hospital. Every year she gets voluntold to handle Nurses Week. This year she almost ordered mugs again. Then she found Swag Suggester. 5 clicks later, she's got insulated bento boxes, velvety soft zip hoodies, and a badge reel that lights up. Her staff feels seen. Her VP called it next level. And Janelle, she didn't have to dig through 48 vendor tabs. Okay, so besides an email campaign, which, immediately get that one going, but you are also going to post the QR code for this or the link on your blog, write a story about any of those emails can become a blog post. You're going to post it on TikTok or YouTube showing how fun it is to use. So just do a Marshall style video showing yourself using the app and then posting it and talking about the benefits of using it and how cool it is. You're going to announce it on your socials. Then I also used ChatGPT to come up with, well, what else could I do with this app? And I came up with 50 more ways that you could distribute it to get some eyeballs on it and generate leads for your business, including things like putting it on a shirt, make some stickers, add online profiles. So anywhere you've got your profile now, you can put a QR code, you can put that link, hand it out on a brochure, offer it to affiliates, let them promote it for you. You can do a version for them, a separate version for them, and they can sell for you. Okay, here is the guide. And it's got all of my prompts. It's even got the prompts for the Mid-Journey pictures that I did. Roy Lichtenstein inspired